Hello, welcome to Jimmy's Journey Fantasy, and today we are doing a mock draft. Why? Because it's that time of year. I'm getting the itch, and this is how I'm going to kind of learn. This is kind of how I'm going to learn who this year's players are, what the rankings are, and everything. All right. We got our draft board. And we got, oh my word, look at these rankings. Okay, so this is what we're going off. This is the ESPN default ranking system. And so I'm going to have to learn this, memorize this. Right off the bat, for my team, real top fives, I have the number 11th ranked player, the number 3rd ranked player. I didn't know Garrett Cole would be that high. I left him off in my thinking of my original keepers. I mean, no, I didn't, but in my mind I did. I was going to keep... Jordan Alvarez? No, dude, he's ranked too high. If I'm gonna get rid of him, I might as well trade him. Get Jordan Alvarez and extra players, because that's how valuable he is. He's literally the 3rd ranked player. So, or I could keep him. I mean, he's ranked there for a reason. Safest pitcher out there. Health, strikeouts, ERA, WHIP, wins, all of it. Corbin Burns ranked super high. Jose Ramirez is back in the first round, top 5. Mike Trout, nowhere to be found in the first round. Zach Wheeler, I actually drafted him last year and traded him for Kyle Tucker and Starling Marte. Turned out to be not too bad of a trade on my end because he still got his Wheeler. So meanwhile, I got Garrett Cole 3rd, Bryce Harper ranked 11th. Trey Turner's ranked 16th, my word. I got Kyle Tucker, who's ranked 20th. And I have Shane Bieber, who's ranked 25th. Interesting how he's ranked that high. Wander Franco's already 28th. Okay. So I got to keep Franco, dang. Oh, and Alvarez is right behind him. Okay, well, in that case, I got to keep Franco. Just because I know I won't get him back, and he'll be impossible to trade for. But this is just to get a good idea of the rankings, who's going where, average draft position. And this is how I'm going to learn my guys. I got the overviews. Oh, no overview yet. Yeah, no overview. So, ESPN changed their format, their setup last year. Or 2 years ago, I forget which one. I can't say that I'm a huge fan of all of the features. It does look better. I finally adjusted my eyes. I was doing the same one for like 10 straight years, so it took me forever to figure out, like, I mean, not forever, but it was a long adjustment period. I didn't like it, but I'm starting to come around on it. There's a couple features that I don't like it anymore. Okay, Shohei, number 1, Soto, goal, right away. Wow, that was fast. Well, in that case, in this scenario, I'm pretty much going to go with BAP, best player available. Especially if I was drafting for my keeper league, this would be a slam dunk. I'm going to go Vladimir Guerrero Jr. because, like I said, I'm going to forego stolen bases. I am not drafting for stolen bases this year. Man, these people are fast. My word. You guys know who they want. I don't know if I'd draft Max Scherzer 6th overall. All right. Corbin Burns, you don't know how many innings you're going to get out of him this year. That's kind of an issue. Fernando Tatis, you get him 7th overall. That's a nice pick. Turner, 8th. Yeah, can't really argue with any of those. Mookie Betts, I would take Mookie Betts. There he goes. Bryce Harper already gone. My word, you guys are freaking super fast. Like, really fast. All right, so I'm not going to have a pick for a while. Oh, wait. No, okay. All right, so I'm kind of in the middle. Kyle Tucker, okay, what do we got? Walker Buehler, top pitcher. All right, so I got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I didn't even get to talk about my first pick. He's going to get you 4 categories, 4 beast categories. And like I said, I don't care about steals. He's young. He might have had his best year of his career last year. But he's so young. I mean, the sky's the limit, especially in the keeper league. Granted, these guys aren't drafting for keeper league. These guys are drafting for this year. But I'm keeping that in the back of my mind. Ooh, Mike Trout. He'll probably go right now. Problem with Trout is health. I'm all in on Kyle Tucker. Young, up and coming, superstar talent. Superstar hitter. Give me Kyle Tucker all day. All these guys are on auto. Boom, 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 boom. So pitching, I'm going to kind of neglect pitching. I am prioritizing hitting first. Although we got Shane Bieber right here. He did get hurt, but this guy is an absolute strikeout machine. He's probably the last one in this top tier of pitchers. Do I get an ace? What do we got for hitters? Bregman. I'm not as high on Bregman. Arenado. I think he's declining. Bronco. For the keeper league, absolutely I would get him, but... Ooh! Yordan Alvarez. He can DH, stay on the field, stay in the lineup. 4-category stud. That's crazy. I had all 3 of these guys last year. So now I'm 3 picks in. I don't got a pitcher. Interesting. Shane Bieber's still there. He won't be there for long. Franco will not be there anymore. There he goes. Kevin Gowix, man, I'm kind of low on him. I don't think he's the shit. Josh Hader ranked this high. I mean, that's a high ranking for a reliever. If there's anyone available that you would want, it would be him. But do you pay up for Haters? You're gonna get guaranteed saves, all the categories. You know what? He's gone. I was thinking about taking him. Luis Castillo, I've always liked him. Had a bad start to the year last year, but really came around. He's just a solid pitcher. He's not great, but he is very solid. Aaron Judge is always hurt, but the man produces amazing StatCast statistics. I love me some Aaron Judge. There's another 4-category stud right there. Average. He does strike out a lot, so his average has potential to go down, especially as he gets a little bit older. Ooh, Freddie Peralta. Alcantara. Oh, man. Make a decision, James. All right. I'm just going for the hitter. In crunch, I'm going to always go with the hitter. From here on out, I got to target pitching, though. And we do have good pitchers still. This year, I'm not going to value pitching as high. Reason for that is you can always stream pitchers. Also, wins are a fickle stat. Oh, I'm on the clock. Sandy Alcantara's there. Pete Alonso's there. Love me some Pete Alonso. Yu Darvish is there. Oh my word, am I about to do this? Am I really selling out for all hitting? You know what? Fuck it. So, oh my word, this is my entire team from last year except for Aaron Judge. I mean, I guarantee no one's got better. No one's going to beat me in home runs, RBIs, runs, or average. A little bit of stolen bases. No one else is really going to steal. Alright, so for the rest of the draft, I can just kind of ignore hitting. Chris Sale, I'll take him. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, Dylan Cease, I'm high on him. Traded from last year, so... Year to year, I'm very loyal to players. I love to keep taking players. Charlie Morton, I don't know what's up with him, but... How did he do last year? He 3.3 ERA, 2.16. What? And he's going this low? With his track record? He's gone. Dang. I'm on the clock. We got Chris Sale. Psh, how am I not going to take Chris Sale right here? Ooh, Dylan Cease. Let's see. Auto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take Chris Sale and see if I can get Dylan Cease still. Boom, boom, boom. 3 picks. Nope, he's going to go. Boom. Okay, so oh, Carlos Correa. There's another 4-category stud right there. Oh, he's right there. Perfect. I'm gonna take him. Eduardo Rodriguez. I'm high on him. He's in Detroit now. Bigger ballpark. His StatCast stats were way better than they were in real life last year. Big strikeout potential. Why is Austin Riley down so far? Only hit 330 home runs last year. Got Jose Abreu. No, I don't like Jose Abreu. He's just a home run RBI guy. I don't like those type of players. Got Edwin Diaz. No, he gets blown up. Ooh, Lance Lynn. He was a beast last year. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go with it. Lance Lynn. Oh, he's gone. He gone. He just got picked. Let's see. I got 2 pitchers there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batters. Let's see. I am on the clock. Edwin Diaz. I do want to get a closer, a reliable closer. They're hard to find these days. I got to do my research on the lockdown closers for this year. Oh my word, there's not too much big names out here anymore. Starling Marte's ranked 101. What are these rankings? What are these last year's rankings? You got Carlos Rodon all the way down here. He's a free agent. What? All right, so I see that there's pitching depth, honestly. But you know what? I'll just go Rodriguez. This is kind of interesting. This draft is totally lame. I don't know if these rankings are fully updated. Got Buxton all the way down here. I guess it is 94, still top 100. No, this seems right. How is Carlos Rodon so low, though? And Blake Snell and Jack Flaherty. What? Got some fantastic potential on pitchers down there. The hitters down there I don't like. Oh, I'm on the board. I'll go with Christian Yelich, I guess. I didn't know I was on the board. I would take Buxton. I don't know if I'd go this high on him. You're just going to get about 50 good games out of him. Where did Rodon go? Jesse Winker. What about him? Those numbers last year. There's just 2, 3 pitchers that I would totally want. I pretty much got to go for them in order now. But how is Starling Marte, the number 1 outfielder last year, ranked 100 first? That's not right. I guess with these projections, 89 runs, 19 homers, 65 RBIs, 31, and 267, they are not high on Marte, I guess. Interesting. Stanton, I'm always high on Stanton, but injury risk. You kind of know what you're getting if he's in the lineup, but you don't know if he's going to be in the lineup. Where did my pitchers go? Let's see. I'm going to go with Carlos Rodon. I can't believe that he's that low, though. Man was an absolute beast. Traded him for Harper. As McCullers, I know they're kind of high on him. Michael Kopech is, you just don't know about the innings for this year. You need pitchers that are going to start in September. That's the problem drafting pitchers. I will draft Bellinger. But I'll definitely draft Flaherty. I drafted Flaherty in the 3rd round last year. Crazy that he's that low. Man's a beast. Just don't know with pitchers and injuries, man. That's why I definitely went hitting first. You can definitely count on good quality hitters over pitchers. So, as you can see, I got a bunch of strikeout guys. A bunch of guys that are going to miss a bunch of starts, but you just don't know. I mean, last year I drafted Shane Bieber in the 1st round, and that didn't work out. And I picked up Rodon, who was my fantasy MVP the first half of the year. And traded him for Harper. And I still got Harper this year, so. Ooh, Alex Verdugo. Blake Snell. Oh! Let him fall, let him fall. He did. Okay. Give me one Blake Snell, please. Finished the year on a tear last year. I'm always going to go upside on pitchers. And now my team's balanced. I can go best player available. Whoever I like the most. I traded for him and then traded him for him last year. Funny how they end up right next to each other. Ooh, Justin Verlander. I don't have a closer. This is kind of just an all-around player. Get you some steals. I'm not targeting the steals. Keep in mind. So what would I do with this, and this? Solid player. Michael Conforto, not solid. Tommy O'Neill, Tyler O'Neill. I will take a chance on Tyler O'Neill. Man, strikes out a ton, but his StatCast stats backed him up last year. Sonny Gray. I'm high on Sonny Gray. Clayton Kershaw. High on Clayton Kershaw. He's all the way down here. Wow. Adam Wainwright. Yeah. No, I'm not too high on him. He had a huge year in StatCast. And in real life. No one really talks about him too much. Severino. Always got the potential of Severino. Stop. Shane Baz. Ooh, big prospect for the Rays. Always the Rays. Looks like I'm not going to get him. Verlander. I could take a chance on Verlander. Josh Donaldson. Now, he was a StatCast darling. Kyle Schwarber. Oh! Well, yeah, you kind of know what you're getting with Schwarber. But my word. Yeah, you're probably not going to get anything better than what he did last year for sure. Cruz is a free agent. Kershaw's a free agent. Gray, yeah. So now I'm just finding that it's not that I'm targeting pitchers, but I'm just liking the pitchers. And this is without much research. But I'm liking the pitchers better than the hitters at this point in the draft, which makes me glad I went for all those hitters at the start. Because I do feel very good about this. It's all about depth and strikeouts. That's what I'm going for with my pitching strategy. Torres, I'm done with him. StatCast hates him. I hate him. He's just not good anymore. I don't know what happened. Nelson Cruz is an interesting one. You kind of know what you're getting. He's probably going to get something like this or a little bit less, but still solid. He'll always be solid, I think. DH in the National League. He goes to Hitter's Ballpark. I'm in on him. Oh, I'm on the clock. I hate seeing the day-to-day in the draft because you don't know the news. You don't know what's going on. It's like, what's going on, guys? Yeah, like, come on, man. Anthony Desclafini. I would take a chance on Desclafini. Ty France. Now, what did he do? First base, second base, 21 homers. That's all volume. Didn't do much. Trent Grisham. At this point in the draft, I'm kind of just looking for these guys like this that will potentially break out. This is the part of the draft where it's all closers and breakout candidates, players with. I look for pitchers who haven't really broke out, either that, or they have been injured, but that have good stuff, big strikeout potential. That's all I look for in pitchers. Like a Stroman, I'm not going to draft Stroman. I know what I'm getting, and it's not a lot. No Ks and potentially bad ratios. Stroman is a win sleeper. He might get a bunch of wins, and that would be his value, but you can't predict that. Nelson Cruz. You know what? If he falls, I'll draft him. I accidentally drafted Jordan Alvarez because I ran out of time. I was so mad. It turned out to be one of my better picks. He's one of the few players that stayed on my team the entire year. Looks like he might fall. He will. Got me Cruz. I need a second base, third base, shortstop. Oh my word, I just drafted all outfield. My word. I need an infield. But I will take Ranger Suarez. And now I have 9 pitchers, no closers, no infielders. And now I just need closers and infielders to round out the team. What do we got? I don't like any of these batters. Brian Hayes. Frank Schwindel. Maybe get some power out of him. Yeah, why not? Ooh! Sleeper. Guys, draft Alex Kirilloff. Draft. Didn't pan out for him last year, but I'm super high on him. StatCast loves him. Prospect pedigree. This guy's a stud. I think he'll be a big breakout candidate this year, so I will draft him. And he's got that first base eligibility, so word. But he doesn't have any room on the team. Yeah, LOL. Still drafting. Ooh, John Gray going to the Rangers. Now, this is a pick that I'm interested in. Just because you don't know, it's not guaranteed that a pitcher like John Gray is going to dominate now that he's out of Colorado. But I'm willing to take that chance with the guy with his stuff. I think his stuff is downgraded over the years. It's not as good as it was a couple years ago, but still. I'm going best player available. I got two more bench slots. Did they change the default roster to 4 bench spots? Interesting. I need a catcher. Last year I traded for Gary Sanchez thinking I was going to get a power surge. Never happened. I ended up dropping him in the playoffs. Yohan Moncada. There we go. There's a name that I would put in my lineup. Matt Chapman, same thing. Frank Schwindel. Oh, I don't need a first base, third base. Okay, I can't go best player available for these guys. Jonathan Scope. He was decent last year. Had some power. I'll draft him. Who else do I like down here? Dansby Swanson. You know, he had power last year. He wasn't completely worthless. I will draft him. Alex Reyes. He's always looming. That's why I didn't want to take Giovanni Gallegos, but Giovanni Gallegos almost won me the fantasy championship last year. What a huge pickup that was. After my opponent dropped Alex Reyes because of how bad he was doing. LOL. That's the nature with drafting closers. You just don't know. And that's why it's valuable to draft a guy like Hader in the 30s. As crazy as that sounds. I would take Frank, but no room on the team. If this was my team in real life, like in real fantasy life, I'd be happy. I like this team. I had Pham in his best year with St. Louis. Fantastic. Brendan Rodgers. There we go. There's a name I would want to take right there. And Jonathan Scope, honestly, here's the part of the draft where you just start going down. I would definitely draft Brendan Rodgers. And then, you know, I could have just got Scope and then got Rodgers this pick, but it's all good. It's all good. I don't got a single reliever. This is a problem. So I got to save my 2 bench slots for relievers. What do we got for relievers? Who's our closers? Matt Barnes. See, I got to go down the closer list. I don't know who's locked in at closers. I can just go on the projected list. Apparently, these guys are the 3 closers left, and I know Corey Knebel, so I will draft him because #Brewers. Knebel was a beast. So my late round picks to target, I'm definitely going to recommend Brendan Rodgers. Man's got potential. I remember when he was drafted, huge prospect pedigree, and he plays for the Rockies. Come on, man. How can you not like Brendan Rodgers down here at the draft? What do you have to lose? Alex Kirilloff, target him. He's going to do you well, especially with such a low draft pick. Those are my 2 guys down here at this part of the draft that I'm going to recommend. Like Adam Wainwright, you're drafting Adam Wainwright down here, like, why? When you can get well, it's just not something I would do because there's not that much potential. He's going to win 18 games again for you this year? Doubt it. I'm on the clock. This guy's projected 23 saves. I'll draft him. I need a catcher. I need a third base, shortstop, second base, shortstop. Dang. So I'm literally drafting bench players when I have 4 starting slots available on my team. Oh, Luis Urias. There we go. Oh, and I'm on the clock. Okay, so right here, I'm going to take Jazz. Jazz is probably going to be a batting average liability, but without targeting any steal bases, and this late in the draft, with a guy like Jazz, you don't really have much to lose. And he's the type of player that could single-handedly win you steals a couple weeks out of the year. So there's value there. And, you know, he might rack up counting stats playing on a bad team, just getting loaded opportunities in counting stats. Probably kill your batting average, but this low of a pick, why not? You might just draft him if you don't like him. Luis Urias. It's another guy. I'm not too high on Urias. I know he was decent last year, produced some good power, but I'm not too high on him. But at the same time, I wouldn't be shocked if he produces quality fantasy numbers. Ooh, Edwi Rutschman. He's all the way down here. No, he's an name I gotta keep an eye on because if he gets the call up, which he probably will this year, in a keeper league, ooh, people are gonna be high on him. Best prospect in the league. I'm gonna target him in the draft, so that's a good reminder. So Yeah, these are names I'm all gonna write down and keep for later. Edwi Rutschman, all those guys. Prospects. Um, to be honest, I haven't done too much research on prospects, so besides him, I don't know too many yet. We will get updated on that though. Last pick, second base shortstop, Jeff McNeil. I like him. Watched him play. He hit a home run for the Mets in the game that I went to. So, Nicky Lopez, boom, another guy. Why is Eugenio Suarez down here? Was he that bad last year? He had 31 home runs. Put him on my team, and he's got shortstop eligibility. How was he the last pick in the draft? I'm telling you, these rankings, bro. I don't know. And I just missed out on seeing my roster in the big screen. But okay, let's just do a quick recap real quick. Alright, so as you see, I did not fill my roster with starters until the very last rounds. Now, you might be thinking, what are you doing, James? You're so stupid. You're just drafting bench players. Bro, the turnover in fantasy baseball, if this were my team, only about 5 guys on this team are going to last my entire season on my team. Either with trades, injuries, and dropping. And so what this looks like is in May, my team's going to be completely different. And those guys that I drafted, Rogers, Urias, Chisholm, Suarez, these guys are going to be all on waivers or different teams, like half of them are. And I like all of them. I see potential for all of them, though. And that's the thing, is some of them are going to be like, oh, dang, getting some sneaky production out of these guys. Dope. Other than that, you got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. These guys are going to anchor the offense. Pete Alonso. It's funny, I traded Guerrero for Alonso last year and Walker Buehler. That worked out for me. Pete Alonso, I'm super high on him. Give me 40 home runs, Pete Alonso. He gets you a decent batting average. Doesn't kill your batting average. I'm high on him. Chris Sale, yikes. I just realized he's my ace. Okay, so pitching is the weakness of this team, definitely. Chris Sale, also, although, like, you got some huge potential in some of these names. It's not loading, but if these guys, okay, they're not going to stay healthy. But if any of them do stay healthy, these are 200 strikeout guarantee locks. Rodon, pound for pound, start for start, he's going to be great. Rodriguez, I expect him to be good. Do I want him as my third pitcher? Men couldn't even stay on a roster last year, so that's kind of dangerous. But when you have such a good team with good players in general, you can always balance it out through trades, through waivers. It'll balance out throughout the year. So you got Kershaw all the way down here, Ranger Suarez, who had like a 1 ERA for much of the year last year. Jonathan Gray, why not? Alex Kirilloff. This is a team I would be very, very comfortable with to start the year, going into the year. And this is just my first mock draft, just getting a feel for where people are going and what's going on here. So, and where people are valued and stuff like that. Yordan Alvarez, Kyle Tucker. Yes, I'm kind of biased because they're already on my team from last year. Guerrero. These are 4 category studs. Kyle Tucker, Alvarez. These guys are 4 category studs. They're going to get you average home runs, RBIs, and runs. Aaron Judge is your third outfielder. That man could easily go for 40-plus home runs and a 280 batting average. Come on. 100 runs, 100 RBIs. That's his potential. He's always at the top of the StatCat leaderboard since he's been in the league. So I'm super high on him. Tyler O'Neill was an absolute beast last year, man. And StatCast backed him up except for strikeouts. Watch out for strikeouts. If he can improve on strikeouts, though, well, there's even more potential, yeah? Nelson Cruz, kind of just a steady player, and depending on his ballpark and what team he goes to, and I know he's another year older. I say this every single draft, but I've learned just kind of like Tom Brady, just never count them out until they're done. Don't count them out because they'll burn you. So this offense is loaded now with the stolen bases strategy. So I used to really prioritize stolen bases. Like that's what started winning me fantasy championships. This year I'm reversing on it, and the reason is because you don't know where steals are coming from. They're so low across the board and so unpredictable unless you have a certain couple players that you can win steals or lose steals any given week. The key is just by accidentally not prioritizing it, you'll fall in the middle of the pack. That's my goal. And then with a couple late round flyers, I picked up some steals. So I don't even have that low of speed with those last couple picks. Granted, are they going to stick on the team? Jazz Chisholm. Who is C. Duval? Doval. I don't... Whatever. Oh, he's the guy I drafted. Reliever. You got Jazz Chisholm and the shortstop. Where is he? Did I get him? Nicky Lopez? Did I not get him? Oh, yeah, I got Aaron Suarez. So, yeah, that's the strategy this year. So we're going to see how it goes. I'm excited. I prioritize strikeouts. Strikeouts in volume for pitchers. That's kind of what I'm going for these days. And then my main heavy draft picks, I'm going for average home runs, RBIs, ribbies. 4-category batters. Also, I am starting to worry about injuries. So my strategy used to be just go risk reward, go for the name brand, go for the Mike Trout. This year, I'm not going to target Mike Trout, and the reason because of injuries. I used to think injuries were fluky, but now I'm starting to change my stance. And after reading TB12, the Tom Brady method, Tom Brady missed one season in his career, 2008, when he tore his ACL on a ridiculous sack. That would have torn anyone's ACL. Other than that, Tom Brady did not miss a game. I say again, Tom Brady did not miss a game for injury. I read his book. He's talking about pliability and proper training methods, okay? I believe that certain players have bodies that are just not great for baseball durability. So, guys like Trout, the man's 240 pounds, and with his freakish speed, athleticism, strength, quick twitch, it's so easy just to tear a ligament, tear a muscle, tear a hammy, and pull a hammy, this and that, and it's absolutely horrible. And so, because of that, I'm going for durable players. I'm going for players. That's why I was kind of iffy on Aaron Judge. He's missed a lot of time. Yordan Alvarez had some questions last year going into the year, but then he ended up being healthy throughout the year, so give him the pass. He's young. I'm going for youth, and I'm going for health. Christian Yelich, I kind of just picked him. I was running out of time. But Yelich, I don't know about his health, but then you have the potential with Yelich, and he's still tradable at the start of the year at least. So that's my strategy, is go for healthy, steady, 4-category hitters. Go risk-reward on pitchers, go for strikeouts, risk-reward pitchers, and you'll replace those innings just on the waiver wire. It's a lot easier than finding good quality hitters who are going to make a big difference for you. Hitters, you kind of know what you're getting. Pitchers, it's a wild card, bro. That's my strategy, and that was a good experience just to get a good feel for what's going on, and I'm excited to do my real draft. I'm going to do a couple more of these in the future. I don't know if I'll broadcast them. We'll see. But I'm going to go through all the overviews of everyone. We're still in February, guys. I know I'm super future focused about this. But, yeah, man. All right. That's that. I'll see you next time. We'll talk more. By the way, let me know questions, comments, concerns. I want the comment section in my videos to be a little message board for anyone with questions, fantasy questions, strategy questions. Also, if you want feedback on a trade you want to do or advice for trading and anything like that, I want it to be a forum, an open forum for people to have discussions, for me to engage with you guys and talk fantasy baseball. I can talk about it all day long. Also, I want sleepers. I want suggestions from y'all. Tell me who I should be targeting, who is a big name that I need to know about. Ooh, Miles Straw's right there, and there's another guy for steals that I would draft in the late rounds. If you're just trying to find a quick, cheap source of steals, Miles Straw, there you go. All right. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Can't wait for the real season to start. Let's do this. All right. Take care.